brothers and sisters in Christ Jesus, I have come to you today with the passage, chapter 5 of Mark, where Jesus heals the demoniac. This particular passage where Jesus chasing the demons into 2,000 pigs has a historical context. Some of the historical explanation tells us that Jesus was politically conscious. At the time of Jesus, Israel was ruled by the Romans, and they used to send battalions of soldiers to control Israel. And one battalion at that time was known as Legion, which consists of 2,000 soldiers. When Jesus sent out the demons to the 2,000, in fact, he was telling the soldiers who came from the other side of the sea, let them go back to the other side to liberate Israel. And it is very significant to note here that he sent them into the pigs. Now, for the Jewish people, the term pig is a very, very pejorative term. And to call some Jew, a pig is very bad. If you call them, please don't stand there. You may not have your head over your shoulders. So, in a historical way, it was telling about Jesus' political consciousness, and he wants the soldiers coming from the other side to go back and to liberate Israel. But my concern is not about that. My concern is to have a spiritual interpretation of this particular passage. Now, I just wanted to see this man possessed by demon as a man who is under sin. And Jesus heals this person. And before that, I just want to analyze this particular passage. Mark presents this passage in a very, very dramatic way. First and foremost, where did this man live? The man possessed lives among the tombs. And all of you know that this man who is living among the tombs is not so normal. None of us want to live among the tombs. We live in our families, we live in our society, we live in our communities. Whereas this particular person lives among the tomb. I don't like to go and live among the tomb. I'm afraid to go and live alone in the night among the tombs. But this man loves it. Why does he do that? He does it because he does not want to be part of a community. And this is, I would say, is the first consequence of sin. And what's the first consequence of sin? Losing relationship with the community. Losing relationship with our own brothers and sisters. When I do something which is not supposed to be done, I feel that I have done something wrong. I go away. Look at the first chapter, book of the Bible, Genesis. Adam and Eve, they were enjoying their time in the paradise with Yahweh till they committed the sin. And after that, they hid themselves behind the bush. God the Father came for his evening walk as usual, and he saw that the children were missing. He was searching, and finally he found them hiding behind the bush. Yahweh asked, "Where are you?" And he said, "We are here, hiding behind the bush." Then he asked, "Why did you hide?" They said, "We are hiding because we are ashamed and we are afraid. We are ashamed because we are naked." But they were naked before. But they were not ashamed. But now they feel they are naked and they are ashamed. So therefore this nakedness or this shame is not a physical shame. This nakedness is not a physical nakedness. This nakedness is a spiritual nakedness. I have done something which I should not have done. And therefore, I withdraw myself. I hide behind the bush. I'm afraid to look at people, and therefore I withdraw myself to the tombs. See what a consequence. When I commit sin, I go away. Remember this. It is not the community wants you or push you to the tombs, but you yourself withdraw yourself. The first consequence of sin. Now second, what is he doing? Shrieking, yelling, shouting, and trying to break the shackles by which he is chained. Look at this. A man is continuously tormented, restless, peaceless, always living as though in a split personality. Again, the same problem. I have done something which I should not have done. That idea, that feeling comes into my mind, and therefore I can't sleep, I can't be at rest. All what I am doing is shrieking, yelling, shouting, and trying to break. We don't do this. We may do it only maybe in the basketball ground or in the refectory, but in all other places we live like a normal human person. So this is the second consequence of sin. We lose not only our relationship with the community, but also we lose the relationship with our own selves. Now coming to the third. What happens when Jesus comes into his life? As soon as the man possessed by the demon recognizes the divinity of Jesus, he tells, please do not come to me. Please do not come to me. Please do not torment me. Go away from me. This is the third consequence of sin. I am not only losing my relationship with the community, losing my relationship with myself, losing also my relationship with God. I don't want to be in the presence of God. That's why I'm hiding behind the bush. In any possible way, we try to run away from God. In other words, we try to complain to God, my Lord, at this present situation is because of you. I will not accept my mistake, but I blame it on God for my lot, my situation, my present problems. But now, look at this. Jesus forcefully comes to him, cast out the demons into the pits. Now, what I want to say is, what happens after that? The man who was always shrieking, yelling, shouting, trying to break the shackles, is seated there, fully clothed in the right mind. Look at the terms used, fully clothed in the right mind. This is significant. When the power of Jesus comes into the life of a person, we are made whole again. We are no more restless. We are no more disunited. We are no more sleepless, but rather seated there, fully clothed in the right mind. Once again, we have regained, by the power of Jesus, into a fully normal human person. Before I conclude, I just wanted to bring to your attention, what was the sin committed by this man? I would say it is included there in the Bible by using the term legion. What's the meaning legion? Legion means a group, a crowd, many. Legion is not one, legion is many. You know, all of us, we behave differently in front of different people. In front of rector, one face you have. In front of the spiritual director, you have another face. In front of your parents, you have another face. You all have different masks. This is the meaning of legion. We are masquerading under the borrowed plumes of the original. Insincerity, in other words, is the sin committed by this person. Inauthenticity. The aim of man is to live an authentic life. But this man, as a legion, living many lives in front of different people, never able to live an authentic life. A community can survive, an individual can grow only when we are sincere with ourselves. The moment we are sincere, authentic, we re-establish the relationship with everyone. We reach out to people with an openness, we reach out to God in trust, and we enjoy the peace and serenity with oneself. I wish everyone every success to live an authentic life so that we no more live under sin, but with the power of God experience the peace and joy of the Lord. Thank you.